What's going on? We are back. This is take two. We left off talking about the best financial year ever. And guess what? We got cut off. But hey, it is what it is. We back. We came out with two pieces of equipment. We came out ready. Again, we said we got to think different. So we trying to be prepared for any type of situation that it may be. So talking about the best financial year ever, we talked about, hey, we got to shift our mindset. We got to do some things different. We got rid of a lot of things that didn't work for us. Now we got to apply some things that are going to work for us in our situation, whether that be those things that are free, whether that be those things that are paid. Some of us are just not getting to where we got to invest a little bit more money to spread, to get our reach out there. We're seeing the results locally. We're seeing the results of what we can do when we put our mind to it and with our finished products, our finished services. Now we're trying to expand that thing. Now we're trying to reach more people. We're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? We're trying to not only get the quantity out there, but we're trying to do I don't know, it's not coming to me. What's that word I'm looking for? I don't know, but we'll get back to that later. I guess it'll come later. But we're talking about doing numbers. So we're talking about doing more volume. That's the word, volume. So we're trying to increase our volume. The amount we do. We know we talked about quality, so we came out with quality. We've been tweaking things. We've been working on things. So now it's time to take it to another volume. Trying to increase that volume. Like they say, we turning down for what? We turning it all the way up to the max, and we getting started. Or we continuing. We being consistent with what we're doing, and we taking it to the next level. So we're making our things more presentable. We're making them more affordable. We're making them more valuable. We're making them more retail ready, as I would say. Because a lot of us have set goals. A lot of us may have said, hey, I want to make 100K this year. I made 25, 50 last year. I want to make 100 this year. So we got to double up what we were doing. Or we got to find a smarter way to make our money and our efforts work when we're not working. That's one of the main things we got to do. So as they say, the money never sleeps. So when we go to bed or when we work on our grind after our 9 to 5, then it's time to keep that money working. At night, it's somebody else's daytime. So we got to figure out ways, smarter ways, and even in a pandemic, we're seeing ways of where a lot of things are taken to be online. So online never shuts down. So when we're on the web and when we're on the internet, we can reach the masses with the click of a button. And that never sleeps. So when one market is down, when your current local market or your local network is down, another one's up. So we got to figure out ways to tap into that, whether that be free or paid, and then we got to keep letting our stuff work for ourselves. Whether we got clothing, jewelry, whether we got food, services, products, all that good stuff. We just got to find a way to make it work, and we got to make sure we do that research. Research and development, that's a big part of it. So we wear many hats. So it's a lot of stuff that we got to do to get ourselves prepared. In January, this month right here, and whenever you're watching the video, is no better time than now than to begin that self-prepared. Because once it starts warming back up again, we're getting out of this winter months, and maybe things start opening back up, you already know it's going to be booming. It's going to be people wanting everything, doing everything 2 and 3 times to the max of what they couldn't do during the time of where we were isolated and we were at a rest, so to speak, economic-wise. We're seeing a shift in our leadership. We're seeing a shift in all kind of things that are going on in the economy and the nation. So we got to be getting prepared for what's to come. And if we're going to have our best financial year ever, man, we got to be at the top of our game. So to be at the top of our game, like I said, overall wealth, we got to be healthy. We got to be ready, pull these long nights, pull these extra shifts, to do what we got to do to get those increases. And I don't care if it's just small increases. Hey, we got to keep this marathon going. We got to keep step by step by step by step. Like I say, whether you put in overtime, whether you getting a couple of sales, making a little bit of profit and flipping that around and coming back again, whatever we got to do to get to the point of where we're going. If we setting aside, we're doing the money goals, we setting aside money every week so we can have some savings up, which we didn't have last year. That's what we got to do. So we got to do something totally different that we didn't do last year and bring it into this year. And then see how that's working and take our efforts to the next level. Whether we got to get help. If we were doing it all by ourselves, now's the year, hey, we might get 1 employee. We may not can rise up and get 5 and 10 at a quick pace, but if we get one more person to duplicate ourselves, then we know we're working with a double. We got some extra coming in. We get 2 more people, just slowly building your level, setting your goals so we can knock them things out. That's what we got to do right now, man. Set these goals, knock it out. We said take that extra hour. What you doing that extra hour? Hey, what you doing the extra 3-4 hours at night? Are you Netflixing? Are you on Prime? Are you on Hulu? Tubi? What you doing? If you ain't learning, you ain't soaking something in, we gotta be putting in that extra effort of work. Cause we trying to make this the best financial year ever. We gotta watch our spending. We gotta cut back on some things, and we gotta make a push. So let's get it, man. I believe we can do it. I know we can do it, and this is our time. What better time than now to get it done? Who better than you to get it done? We happy grinding. So let's get it, man. It's grind time. Let's go.